name's Sifu Susans from Phoenix Martial Arts and Fitness. Coronavirus, you know, what can you do? So we're doing this to try and help keep you busy, okay? Today we're going to go over how to use focus pads, okay? The focus pads for headshots represent the back of the head, or the inside of the side of the head, or the top of the head, okay? So you're driving through your target. Pad person's job is to receive those targets. What you don't want to do is overpower the person hitting the pads, because that only hurts the person hitting the pads and it trains poor technique, okay? So you always want to make sure that the person you're training with can straighten their arms or reach the end of the movement rather than stopping and jerking a limb or something, okay? To help me better explain this, my beautiful wife Kelly is going to come and give me a hand. So, do's and don'ts. A do for a jab or any straight punch is a little nudge forward to meet the punch. Again, just meet the punch. Don't do is be relaxed, leg off balance, you hurt your shoulder, no one's having fun. Another don't is pushing too far forward and not letting them straighten their arm, okay? What the pads are representing is someone in front of you, okay? So you've got to imagine that the person you're hitting is in front of the pad person, okay? So simple combination, jab and reverse. 1, 2, okay? Nice and simple, easy enough to pitter-patter along with, okay? Hooks, they're rotational. To the head, all you want to do is cup it in, okay? So we're going to do a jab and then a rear hook just for argument's sake. So we're going to go jab, hook. Now we're going to go jab, reverse, lead hook, okay? 1, 2, 3, okay? So we're just turning the pads in on themselves. If we're using uppercuts to the head, we want to go on top. So all we're going to do is go jab, reverse, lead hook, rear hook, hook, uppercut. So we're going to go jab, reverse, lead uppercut, rear uppercut, okay? So jab, reverse, lead uppercut, rear uppercut. Just bringing it over the top, patting down to kind of neutralise the force. You don't want to put so much effort in that it breaks the person's wrists, because you're only training to a certain movement. You don't want to go flinging up and losing control. You only need to punch so far into something. With that in mind, with hooks to the body, you'll bring the pad more into your middle rather than all the way over here, because you're not going to reach through a person as much as we like to think that we can. We just want to meet in the centre where you want to drive the force in. So if Kelly was going to do a rear hook, a hook with a rear hand, she would bring it in and just hit the pad. So there we go. Okay, and again, in the middle. If we're going to put this into a combination, we're going to use the lead hand and then the rear hand for 2 low hooks, okay, just for argument's sake. So we're going to go jab, rear hook, lead hook, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, meeting in the middle. And again, 1, 2, 3. Nice and simple. If you're going to do a low hook as a bit of a feint to kind of get them to drop their guard or something, you don't need to practice hitting with any great impact. So you can tuck in like this. So we're going to do a jab, a low little hook, followed by a head height hook, okay? So it all work. 1, 2, 3. Notice that when the pad's on the side, we're tapping into the kidney, but we're still aiming for the head up here, okay? So we've still got a distance difference, okay? So again, 1, 2, 3, just for argument's sake, okay? So, if we now want to put a kick into using these pads as well, you can just turn your hand in and rest your wrist on your hip, okay? You can even bump your hip into it to help cancel out so much of the force, so you're not just getting kicked into like this, okay? So Kelly's just going to do a turning kick with her rear leg, and I'm just going to push into it like this. She's going to hit the pads with the laces of her shoes, but if it was a person in front of me, you would hit with your shin. Okay, so again, we're just going to do a turning kick, just nice in there like that. If we're going to put that into a combination, so we're just going to do a simple 3-hit combination, we're going to do a jab, a reverse, turning the lead foot out, and then into a turning kick. So we're hiding the punch, hiding the kick underneath the punch. Okay, so we'll do that again. Jab, turn out, and kick. It's a lot quicker, and with a bit of practice, the punch and the kick happen as less than a second. Well, a lot less than a second apart. It's a very, very nice thing to do. So we'll do that once more. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Always try and keep your guard up. And again. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. If you wanted to do an inside leg kick, you're going to try and hit the inside of the thigh with the laces of the shoes of the lead foot. If it was in real distance, you would be hitting with your shin, or the lower part of it at least, right into the thigh, okay? So we're just going to do a simple jab inside leg kick, okay? So it's just going to be jab, inside leg kick. Trying to hide that punch, hide that kick underneath that punch. So 1, 2. Used in a combination, we could go jab, reverse, lead hook, inside leg kick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That's the basics of how to do pad work. So don't go flying into people with the pads. Keep the pads nice and close together, so it's all about accuracy. Aiming for the middle of the pad with the middle knuckle. And yeah, have fun with it, you know, move around, always try and stay in stance and stalk the person. Imagine that person is in front of you, okay? Or from Kelly's perspective, they're in front of me, okay? You imagine that person is there, not the pad person themselves, okay? So a simple combination, we're going to do a jab, a reverse, a lead hook, a reverse, and a turning kick, okay? So we're going to go jab, reverse, lead hook, reverse, turning kick. Nice and simple. You don't need to go swinging your arms around. The pad person doesn't want to move much. It's their work, their job to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and quick, minimal movement, working on accuracy, okay? Now we're going to do a combination with an inside leg kick. So we're going to go jab, reverse, lead hook, inside leg kick. And as we bring our foot back down, we're going to fall into a nice heavy reverse, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and heavy. Don't need to go meeting it. You want to straighten your arm out and nice straight punches. So we'll do the first one again with the jab, the reverse, lead hook, reverse, turning kick. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. The other one is a jab, reverse, lead hook, inside leg kick, reverse. Okay? Pads don't need to move much, they don't want to be over here, they want to be where the head would be. Okay? Last time, so we'll go for the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. That's the basics of pad work, guys. I hope you have fun with it. Enjoy it. Stay safe. Stay well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Take care.